Hey Brighton, I got one for you. So I'm wondering what the biggest financial purchase is that keeps people from reaching financial independence. Danny. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Brighton. I'm a licensed mortgage broker serving clients in British Columbia, Canada. I'm also an author and also the founder of Wealth Marathon, an online platform that tries to teach people how to grow their money. So Danny, thanks for that question. That's a really interesting question because if I'm thinking about it, I think the biggest purchase, you're talking about like a specific purchase. So I think the biggest purchase I would say that keeps people from reaching financial independence is also the purchase that can also help them reach financial independence, which is a home. So the reason a home is both an asset that can either derail you from reaching financial independence or help you reach financial independence is just because if you don't have the knowledge, you can end up buying this asset incorrectly, right? So nowadays, with home prices going up, I think more people are aware of the cost factor when it comes to buying a home. That yes, a home over the long term generally do go up, but if you also don't understand how to actually buy that home properly, you could end up serving that home. Which I mean by that is you can end up putting yourself into a lifestyle for the next 25 years that you actually don't like and you don't enjoy because now you feel the need to like keep that home, right? Because if you think about it, like buying a home can sort of feel like how we feel with social media, right? There's this idea that like, we all enjoy being on social media. We all don't enjoy being on social media. All of us, I think the vast majority would go like life would be a little bit better if we weren't on social media because there's this need to constantly compare yourself to how other people feel, right? Or how people are doing, right? And that creates like a negative emotion within us. But the cost of removing ourselves from social media is also detrimental, right? So that's where, a home can be like that, right? It's an asset where you need to get it because everyone's getting the asset, and clearly that's the way to create wealth. It's one of the ways to create wealth, right? But at the same time, when you get the asset, you also start to realize that okay, it's not all that it's made out to be because you're having to work a job that maybe you don't like because now you got to make that mortgage payment. But if you don't make the mortgage payment and you lose your home, you're gonna feel embarrassed because your friends are gonna like judge you and blah blah blah. It goes on, right? The whole idea with social media, right? Judgment, right? Really big in our culture right now, right? So what I'm saying is that I think if you want to reach financial independence, you have to understand that there's really broadly three ways to create like an income stream, right? There's either you create a business, there's either you have real estate or you invest in the stock market. Those are the three large ways that you do it, right? Now, within those three broad categories, there's different businesses you can create, there's different ways you can go about real estate purchases, and there's different ways you can go about investing, right? So either way, it's gonna come one of those three things. So real estate is one of those things, right? And most people are gonna take the route of buying a home, right, which they're gonna live in to provide a roof for themselves, provide shelter, and over the long term, at some point, they're then gonna convert that asset into an income stream, right? So you need to be aware of like how to utilize real estate. You need to understand more than ever because the asset price in which where you're buying right now for most markets is really high up, right? So if you make a mistake or you don't buy it properly, you don't have all the knowledge, it could be really hard for you to get rid of that asset, right? Or it could just be really painful of a mistake because now you're not talking about like $100,000 home. You're talking about you bought like $1 million+ home, which means the mortgage payment is much bigger, right? So the consequences are much bigger when you do it wrong. So I would say pay attention to the home when it comes to buying your home and really understand what role that home is going to play for you when it comes to reaching financial independence because real estate is one of those assets that can help you reach financial independence, but you have to understand that asset very well and understand how to utilize it. So Denny, I hope that answers the questions a little bit in terms of like what asset or what product I think, can prevent people from reaching financial independence, but also helps them reach financial independence, which is real estate, right? Their home. So you just have to understand how to utilize this asset to try to help you reach that goal itself. So hopefully that was helpful for you. And again, guys, make sure you check out the website if you enjoy that and you want to learn more in terms of how to buy a home, or if you're a renter, you want to learn how do you create wealth if you're not able to buy a home. I have a course on there as well. Or if you're looking to buy a car, or if you just want to learn how to invest there. So check the website out. There's a ton of course on there that you can learn. So go ahead and check out one of those courses that may interest you by going to wealthmarathon.com. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit the comment something nice, help Danny out here. He's trying to figure out, what asset he needs to avoid to reach financial independence. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. But that's all I've got for you guys on this one. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.